Hello there, YouTube. It's your boy Josh out,
It's your boy Sally.
and it's another episode of Sports Talk and Josh. And now we back. I was on vacation. Sorry, guys. But I want you to hit the like button, subscribe, also leave a comment whether you agree or disagree with our power rankings.
Yep.
So we're going to name our top five teams, and we're going to do our honorable mentions. Then we're going to do our bottom three, or the worst teams we think are in the league.
Yep.
Okay, so I guess I go first this time. Rock, paper, scissors. I lost, so I guess I got to go first. I'm going to say number five. This might be a shocker. DMV area. I'm going to get the Commanders at number five.
Okay. Ah, okay.
You got to give them their flowers. We represent for the DMV, even though I'm not really a Commanders fan, but I'm rooting for them in spirit.
Okay.
I'm happy they winning now. It's one of those because
Yeah. My number five team, for me is the actually going to be the Houston Texans.
ooh, okay. You sort of stole my thunder. That's my number 14. The Houston Texans is number 14. They look pretty dominant out there. Or
Yeah.
was it the Bills just not playing good? it could be
Josh Allen
one of
played
them.
terrible. It was yeah.
Jeez, he played bad.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. I'm actually gonna switch my number four team. My number four team is going to be the Detroit Lions.
Ooh, okay. I had the Detroit Lions actually. Man, you stole my thunder. I had them at number three. Detroit Lions at number three, bro. They
Okay.
actually could be 4-0 if they didn't lose to the Bucks.
If they ain't
That
lose
was
to the
like
Bucs.
a close game that they lost. They actually would be undefeated. So
Exactly.
I'm gonna put them
Um.
at number three.
Yeah. My number three team is actually going to be the other team on the other side of the Beltway compared to the Commanders. I went with the Baltimore Ravens as my number three team.
Okay. Baltimore Ravens. Okay. My number two team, even though it was pretty much Aaron Rodgers' fault, I want to Aaron Rodgers throwing picks. I'm gonna put the Minnesota Vikings, bro. They undefeated. To
Yeah,
be the best, you gotta beat the best.
yeah. My number two team actually is another undefeated team. Not very much impressive per se.
Mhm.
They still undefeated though. They are the defending champs. But I'm going with the Kansas City Chiefs as my number two team.
Kansas City at number two. Did you see what they did to the Saints? I
And
don't know about that, Tay. I wanted to disagree with you on that. Kansas
it's the
City is number one.
it's the
With
Saints.
Rice out, the way they dominated the Saints,
Yeah. And it's the Saints. I mean, at the end of the day, it's still the
the
Saints.
Saints are not that bad this year.
They're a little Minnesota Viking-ish from last year. They
Man,
kind of are.
The Saints is a solid team, bro. They don't do the Saints like that.
No, I'm saying they fool's gold. Their schedule is pretty cupcake right now. The Chiefs
I
was
wouldn't
like,
say I wouldn't
they,
say they fool's gold. They not a contender, but I think they can make a push for the playoffs.
but I just think the more impressive between the two, I think the Vikings win was a little bit more impressive against the Jets
A
because
Vikings game? Are you serious right now? The Jets actually played good defense on it. It was pretty much Aaron Rodgers. Why actually the Vikings, actually the Jets
oh
should have
yeah,
won that game. If Aaron
defensively
Rodgers wasn't throwing those picks.
good, and that's
If
part of
Aaron Rodgers didn't throw those picks, the Jets would have won. And Siler
the
Price still would have had a job. But we're not going to talk about it. That's a big what
give
if.
or take, give
We're
or
not we're
take.
not going to talk about it. We leave that for another
Yeah,
conversation.
yeah.
Number one team is Kansas City Chiefs. Patty Mahomes came through, dominated the Saints. Numero uno, defending champs, possibly a three-peat.
Mm, still wasn't impressed. Sorry.
But you put the Vikings at number one. Vikings wasn't really that impressive against the Jets, bro. They pretty much the defense did their thing. It's Aaron Rodgers.
That's the
But
reason why they
we
under.
we agreed
That's
to
the reason why they
disagree.
undefeated because they literally look impressive. It's
Not
Aaron.
really.
All right, let's be honest.
The
Aaron
the
Rodgers.
Vikings didn't really look that impressive against the Jets defense, bro. Truthfully.
But
They
at
didn't
the
look
same,
that impressive today. I was like, were you watching the same game I was watching?
yeah, but the Chiefs don't look that much impressive to me. I mean, yes, Juju
They
Smith
did
will,
pretty good. They was very dominant against the They was very dominant against the Saints. Are you serious, bro? They had like double the yardage, double the time possession. Come on, Tay.
but,
Come on, don't do that, Tay.
but you
Don't
expect
be
that.
that guy.
No, you expect that from them. Actually, to be honest, you expect them to beat the
All
Saints.
right, then.
You
With their
do.
best wide receiver out, Tay, the injuries. Come
The
on, Tay.
Saints,
Tay, nah, Tay. I'm going to strongly disagree with you on that one,
the
Tay. You
Saints do
nitpicking
not.
at this point.
No, I'm saying the
Tay, do
Saints
you know
are
how injured the
literally,
Chiefs are?
and the Saints are still full gold. Don't fall for the first two games, man. Don't do the whole fall for
Nah,
the first two
The
games.
Saints is not that bad. They not that bad. Can make a push for the I want to disagree with you. I'm not saying they're going to the Super Bowl, but the Saints can make a push for the playoffs. All
With,
right, so let's
hold
get.
Are we talking about with or without Derek Carr? Because it looked like he's out for a while. So
We don't want him back in, but we don't want him. He's
that's what I'm saying.
very
Like I can go
inconsistent.
down. I can
So
literally go through the list.
let's get to the honorable mentions. Honorable mentions. I want to say the Ravens. They're not top five yet. They are trending upwards. I put them probably like 6.
Even though they have been impressive, I'll put the Commanders.
They lost to the Raiders today, but they lost to the Raiders. But I give you the Chiefs. The Chiefs is okay to lose. I give you the Chiefs. It was dominant against the Bills. They was dominant the past couple of games, so I give you credit for that. I put them slightly out. Put them like
Um,
6.
yeah. The Packers. The Packers are starting to find
Uh-huh.
their groove again.
Yeah,
Um,
I think Tampa is still an honorable mention. They might be
Tampa.
a top 10 team.
Um, you still got
Steelers,
Steelers. Yeah, even though
Steelers,
they
Steelers. I think it's a top 10 team, even though they blew their game against Cowboys.
do we put them in there? That's what I was about to say. Do we put them in there? Actually,
So,
the Cowboys. Do we put them in there? Do we put them in honorable
no,
mentions? Okay.
stop, no,
I was about to say.
don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
No, I'm just asking a
I put the
question.
bill. I will put the Bills in there before before I probably put the. Even though the Bills haven't been great the last 2 games.
Yeah. Um, Falcons. They actually catching their groove a little bit.
Falcons is trending upwards. I give you credit for that. Kirk
Um,
Cousins.
yeah, it's a shocker. I would say it's a shocker. They performing better than I thought.
Mhm.
I'm not putting them in honorable mention for real, for real. Like this ain't like a real thing to me. The Broncos, but I'm not. That's not going to be
Mhm.
very long.
Yeah, the Broncos shocked me.
Yeah,
Yeah, that shocked me.
like it's
Patrick
very long.
Surtain been playing. He been balling though on the defensive
Yeah,
side. Bo Nix
yeah,
been solid.
yeah. Bo Nix has been solid. He's actually starting to find his groove a little bit as a quarterback.
But all the rookies sort of struggled the first couple of games. All the rookies struggled the first couple of games.
Yeah, of course. It's always gonna be like that. It's very rare a rookie quarterback gonna come in and change the culture of the team. It's very rare.
Mhm.
But you know, to meet the
All right.
criteria.
So yeah, I think we're done with that. We gotta get to the worst of the worst. The worst
Well,
team might be the Patriots and the Panthers.
I'm about to say the Panthers still the worst by far. Just because the
Yeah,
owner, the
the
owner
Panthers
alone.
and the Patriots might be the worst. Even
Yeah,
with the change at quarterback.
yeah, man. And I'm actually replacing one team as the third worst. I'm putting
Mhm.
Cleveland as the third worst team.
Cleveland is one of the worst. That's the bottom 3 team.
I'm putting them in. I'm sorry.
I would say for the third spot is either Cleveland or Jacksonville. If I had to pick the 2 teams at the bottom.
I'd rather take goddamn Jacksonville right now than damn Cleveland.
It's Cleveland or Jacksonville.
I'll take
And
Jacksonville.
for that third spot.
Yeah,
For that
but
third spot. That's
the third spot, I'm taking the Browns for that third spot, and I will switch
nah, the
them.
Browns is bad. Nah, the Browns is bad. Deshaun Watson's still in the church's money right now.
He has been for the last 2 years. Like for
He
real, for
got
real.
the ski mask on with a butterfinger every time he get paid. He just robbing them blind. Damn. Mm.
Yeah, your
And you
man.
got guaranteed money. Damn.
Guaranteed. Yes.
Oof.
Money.
Damn. Man, oh man. Free Amari Cooper.
And he had to settle another daggone case in Houston again. So,
Well, old case came back up.
nah, this is actually a recent one.
Or new. He's still out there?
Nah, this was like
I'm about to
after.
say.
It was after. This was after the whole thing the first time. This was a whole new girl, whole new chick.
Yeah, okay. All right. Well, I think we're going to end it here. I
And
want to
they
hear
said,
your power rankings. Whether you agree or disagree, we still love to hear everybody. Make sure you hit the like button. Also, like and share. Help us grow. We greatly appreciate it. All right. Peace and hair grease.